I'm going to have to keep this intro short and sweet because I'm hoping to bring you 3 league games, our final 3 league games of the season. And to be honest, I'm absolutely terrified. You're about to see why. Well, 1 win and 2 draws since you were last here has seen us tumble down the table. And next up, we've got Arlesey, we've got Dunstable, you see the top 2, and then we're playing Biggleswade in the final game of the season. When we look at that table, you can see why I'm a little bit scared here. I promised you a league title at the start of the season, and it's looking very unlikely we're going to deliver that. We are 7 points off of Arlesey, and we are, 4 points behind Dunstable. We need to win all 3 games. Essentially, we need to win all 3 games, and we need results to massively go our way elsewhere. We're going to keep playing until it's impossible for us to win the league. And then if that situation does come about, we'll bring you back for the playoffs in the next episode. But I'm really hoping we can just go and get this tied up. Right, no mucking about. We are straight into it. And the lineup for our first game against Arlesey of this episode: Hopkins in goal, Whittle, Carney, Buchanan and Scott is your back 4. Finnan and Quinlan are going to continue in midfield. Molyneux on the right, Luero on the left, and Shields is going to be partnering Smythe up front. On the bench for the Arlesey game, Sam Gardner-Smith, Cooper McCarty, James Tarpey, Finley Brennan, and Bigger Akangamain is going to be our striker option. As you can see, Banks and Ema are still out injured. Ema's he's probably not going to be back at all, unless he might play a little bit of a part in the playoffs if we get there. But we're not talking about playoffs. We're still in a title race, and Lee Banks is definitely going to miss this one. Hopefully we'll be back for the next one. So we are underway. Arlesey Town, top of the league. They're 7 points clear of us. There's 9 to play. 7 points clear of us, 9 points to play for. We're going to keep an eye on the Dunstable game at the same time. God, this is nerve-wracking. This really is. Arlesey have got the first highlight. They're working a free kick into a crossing position here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We got it clear, and it's a corner. I don't know how we got that clear, but we did. Oof. They're coming forward again. Buchanan with a tasty little back heel. And he puts through Shields, through on goal. Oh, if that was Liam Smythe or Clarence Ema, it would have hit the back of the net. It fell to the young lad Shields. Maybe he could have taken a couple more touches, advanced a bit more with it. Are we going to rue that miss? The form table says that we're in 11th place in form table. They are top. So I'm hoping we can just nick something before half time and just give us something to defend in the second half, I suppose. Here's Rio Molyneux. What can he conjure up here? That's a strange decision to play that ball, but Luero's got on the end of it. Smythe's in the box. He's at the bar. Jeez. What a strange passage of play that was. We're about halfway through this first half. I'm seeing Dunstable Town are 2-1 up away at Winslow, and a draw here probably favours Dunstable Town out of all 3 of us. Luero's ball into the box. Rio Molyneux is there, and he heads over. We really are taking charge of this first half. Well, a nervy first half has come to an end. Dunstable are 3-1 up against Winslow, and I was saying that a draw in this game here kind of benefits Dunstable the most because they will close that gap between Arlesey to 1 point. There'll still be 7 points between us and Arlesey. It really is a must-win game. I think we've got to win all 3. Keep up the performance. Happy with how we dominate. Happy with the number of shots on target. Keep getting them shots off is what we're going to tell them. I think a win in this game also secures us a playoff spot, which I'm fairly confident we're going to get a playoff spot regardless. But it'll be nice just to get that mathematically secured. Here's Finney in the middle. Clips a good ball over the top to Liam Smythe, who's hit the post. Second time he's hit the woodwork. That one was called offside. We kind of started this second half how we ended the first, just dominating in terms of chances. Finney with a free kick. Headed on by Scott, and it's Rio Molyneux, and oh, the flag is up. The flag is up. If we don't win this game, after creating so many chances, this could be really, really cruel. We've got another highlight straight away. Bouncing around our box. Arlesey Town clear. Zach Whittle picks it up. He's got plenty of men ahead of him. Finds Molyneux out wide. The pressure is still on. There's Luero. Quinlan, can he make something happen? No, just gives away the foul. Gets a yellow card as well. Well, Dunstable are still 3-1 up, and we are going to need to make a change here. Rio Molyneux has been involved in the last few highlights, but I think we are going to bring him off. We are going to bring on Finley Brennan, move Luero over to the right, and I think we're going to bring on Tarpey for Quinlan in the middle of the pitch as well. Another sub I'm thinking about making is Zach Whittle off and Cooper McCarty on. And the other option is probably a Kangamain for either Smythe or Shields, but I don't really want to take any of these two off because they are both better players than a Kangamain. So we're going to leave it like that for now. 2 changes in the 63rd minute and see if that affects things here. Oh, Whittle's given the ball away. Arlesey look like they're going to try and counter us here. They haven't got lots of men forward. And they've scored. Oh, honestly, it feels like that's the first time we've seen them attack. This is such an FM thing to happen, isn't it? Okay. We need to go for this now. There's no messing around now. I don't think I'm going to do anything in terms of changing how we're playing. But we definitely need to get some men into positions higher up the pitch. Can't take off Finley Brennan, can I, after just bringing him on? I want to keep Smythe on. Here's what we're going to do. Whittle is going to come off, and we are going to get a striker on for a defender here. We're going to ask Scott to play in a back three, which he's not particularly comfortable with, I wouldn't imagine. I'm kind of running out of options here. We definitely need to do something. Let's try this. Still working on the premise of getting the ball out wide. We're just going to have more targets in the middle of the pitch in the box. See how we get on. Smythe's not having a great game, but he scored 25 goals. I can't take Liam Smythe off here. There's Shields. Oh. A chance that, again, he maybe took a little bit too early. He is only 17, Shields, so kind of to be expected. And then essentially with the personnel that we got on the pitch, if we do go and score a couple of goals here, we can sort of move a Kangamain back out to the right. Finley Brennan can come up. Scott can come across. Tarpey can drop back in, and we're back to our usual 4-2-4. So that's kind of what I'm going with here. But we are running out of time. This big finish that I've set up could all be over in the first match here. Arlesey have had a much better second half. They've really taken the game to us in the second half in terms of the stats. There's a few minutes left on the clock. We need a win. We need 2 goals. Where are they going to come from? Newman Carney, Finney, ball forward to Shields. Nobody really making that run into the box, which is so disappointing. Tarpey, ball pulled back. I think they're going to counter us here and score, aren't they? Oh, goodness me. That is it. Title race is over. The video has just begun. It's only just begun. And God, we're not even secured playoffs yet. We've still got 2 games to play, and Wormley Rovers are 3 points behind us. This is going tits up, isn't it? Oh, Dunstable. Oh, it's 3-2 in the end with Dunstable. Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to play that Biggleswade game, I think. We'll play the Dunstable one off camera. It's not going to be a bumper 3-game episode because what's the point? We're just playing for playoffs now. And then we'll be back for the Biggleswade Derby in the last game of the season. Right, I know I just said we're going to play the Dunstable game off camera. We're going to do it on camera. I was trying to do it for sort of like self-preservation. Go, oh God, if this goes wrong against Dunstable, I don't want that to be. I just realised how funny it will be if we do completely bottle it for you guys at home at least. So we are going to do it. We'll see you at the Dunstable game. Right, the lineup for Dunstable. We are going to make some changes after that display against Olsey. Zach Whittle is going to drop to the bench. Cooper McCarty, another one from the academy, is going to step in and make a start. And also Lee Banks is fit. So he is going to come in for academy boy Michael Quinlan straight into that midfield, and hopefully is the driving force we need to secure ourselves a spot in the playoffs. The rest of the team's going to stay the same. They're kind of like the strongest outfit that we've got, with the exception of Clarence Eamer, obviously. So let's hope that this is the game that we can get ourselves into the playoffs. So I've told the boys to go out and impress me after that disappointing game against Olsey. Let's not forget that Dunstable are only 3 points behind Olsey with 2 games to play. So they've got everything to play for just as we do. We're going to keep an eye on Leverstock Green, who are in 5th position. And we're also going to keep an eye on Wormley, who could still catch us as well, who are currently in 6th. It's a corner at Dunstable. And it's a goal for Dunstable. Archie McFadden with the header. This could be the biggest bottle job that I've had on Football Manager in a long, long time. If we do not get playoffs by the end of this season, this could be a horrendous bottle job. I'm just throwing it out there. We just cannot get hold of this football here. Dunstable still attacking. They're sizing up our young right back, Cooper McCarty, and feeling like they can get some joy down the left. And they have. There's a ball down the left. It was pulled back to the edge of the box. And it's a very neat finish. But we are absolutely sinking here. Good finish by Bonza. We're not turning up. At the crunch point of the season, we just haven't shown up. Leverstock are beating Crawley Green. Wormley Rovers are 1-0 up 2 against Brook House. This is all going very, very wrong. Can we make something happen here? Finney with a good bit of skill in the middle of the midfield. Smythe hits the post 3 times in a game and a half in this video that he has hit the woodwork. We've given the ball away. Dunstable are coming forward again. Oh, that looked like it could have been dangerous. Right, it's half time, and as it stands, we are sitting in 5th place if all the results stay the same. We're looking at Leverstock, who are 1-0 up. They have overtaken us. Wormley Rovers will draw level on points with us if their result stays the same. We just need to try and get something here. Otherwise, we're going to be going into the last game of the season against massive local rivals in the same town as us, level on points with 6th place. It's just not a position we want to be in. This is bad. This is really bad. This is terrible. I genuinely have no idea what to do here. It's come down our left-hand side again, and we put the youngster in at right back, Cooper McCarty. I'm kind of feeling that was a mistake. We're going to bring Zach Whittle on. Lee Banks, Mr. Reliable all season. He's having a mare. Luero having a mare. I'm just got nothing to lose here now. We've literally got nothing to lose. Smythe can come off. We'll give the kid Bigger Akangamain a run out. Why not? Here's Scott, Molyneux, Whittle. Oh, just can't get on the end of these crosses. Brennan, nobody there. What is the point? Here's Molyneux. Tarpey, Biggleswade, eventually we get the ball into the back of the net for the first time in this episode. And it's Biggleswade, the youngster off the bench. We've still got a mountain to climb here. We're going to demand more. We've got about 20 minutes left. The subs have come on and made an instant impact. Especially Tarpey and Biggleswade. Have they got anything else in the locker here? If so, now's the time to do something. A Kangamain in a decent crossing position. Puts it into the box. Molyneux. Oh, get it in the box, lads. Whittle does. Oh, it's cleared again. That's a good win. In the middle of the pitch, Finney. Kangamain looked offside. It's a save anyway. It's going to be a corner. Come on, boys. It's going to be one final demand more. As this game just keeps ticking away from us. We're into added time. Wormley are now drawing 1-1. That's a good result for us. Leverstock Green are 2-0 up against Crawley Green. That does nothing for us. And the game is over. It's still not enough to secure us playoffs, I don't think. No, we are. It's going to come down to the last game against Biggleswade FC. Wormley Rovers drew, so they are 2 points behind us. Arlesey Town won, so they stay 3 above Dunstable. Leverstock Green have overtaken us. They're ahead of us by 1 point. But that is kind of doesn't matter now. It's just about getting that 5th spot. We don't care what happens above us now. We can't win the league. We just got to stop Wormley from overtaking us. We've just got to better their result. Okay, final league game of the season. It's very, very simple. We have to better Wormley's result, essentially. They're 2 points below us. We're in the last playoff spot. We're making one change to the starting lineup. Zach Whittle is coming in for Cooper McCarty. The rest we're going to keep the same because we haven't really got any other options. We could maybe do something on the wings, but I feel like Molyneux and Luero are probably the best people for it. Banks, we've forgiven him for that poor performance in the last game, and he is going to continue in midfield and hopefully can find some of that form that he's shown all season, really. Up until I've hit record at the start of this video, he's shown great form all season. Wormley are playing Chaffont St. Peter's, who are 15th in the league. So, I mean, yeah, they're probably going to win that. We need to get a result against Biggleswade. One thing I'm going to check actually is goal difference. Okay, we are in a better position with goal difference. We are 4 ahead of them. So if we were to draw and they were to win, we would get into the playoffs as long as they don't win by more than 4 goals. Let's not forget that Biggleswade FC, they're no mugs. They were relegated last season. They're currently in 10th position in the league. They're mid-table, and they would love nothing more than to ruin our party here. Right, we're 20-something minutes in, 23 minutes in. We haven't won a game in the last 4 in the league. This is not the form that we need to be taking into what could potentially be a playoff run. Wormley Rovers are still drawing their away. We haven't seen a highlight. This is the first highlight we've seen. This doesn't look good. Biggleswade FC are on the attack. Hayford into Vickers. Joseph. Whittle makes a great tackle. Back in the team at right back. Clears it to nobody. Then they're going to come at us again here. That's a ball over the top. Vickers looked like he was offside. The ball's in the back of the net. The flag has stayed down. I don't know what's happened. I'll tell you what's happened. We've been good all season, and it comes to the crunch. Maybe it's because we've got a really young team and we're chucking in 16-year-olds. But yeah, this sort of stuff just should not happen. Wormley are still drawing, so as it stands, we are still in the playoffs. Whittle with the ball forward. Here's Shields. Smythe makes a run. Shields keeps hold of it. Gives it to Molyneux. Oh, it's a great save It's a great save. I've just noticed as well that Dunstable are 1-0 down, which means that Arlesey are in line to win the title. Banks goes short, plays a 1-2 with Molyneux from that free kick. Gets the ball into the box eventually. Oh, the goalkeeper's punched it. But they have cleared it. And here is Kai Torres. It's held by Hopkins. This is just really tense. Shields to Smythe. He's had a poor few games. We could do with something from Smythe here. But there's Shields and well held by the goalkeeper. Decent effort. Okay, the half-time whistle has gone. Wormley are still drawing with Chaffant St. Peter, which means that, as you can see, we are still in the playoffs by the skin of our teeth here. I do think that we're going to need a goal at least, just to help the nerves a little bit more than anything else. I think in the last video we were in second place, weren't we? This has been one hell of a fall off. No excusing the first half performance. Sort it out. It really has been poor, isn't it? All these lads that have just performed all season, Finney, Banks, Smythe, Luero, they've all just dropped off. There's news of a goal at Sheffield St. Peter's, and as you can see, they are 1-0 up against Wormley Rovers, which does us a massive, massive favour. We could lose all 3 games in this pivotal episode and still end up in the playoffs somehow. Can we create something, though, ourselves and do it by merit? Luero with the ball into the box. We keep it alive. Molyneux to Whittle. And it's headed out for a throw. Subs-wise, I think I've seen enough from a couple of players here, although we will see how this highlight goes before I make that sub. It was going to be Shields and Luero coming off. Biggleswade FC are playing through us like a hot knife through butter here. Here is Joseph. Oh, and it's just wide. Right, let's make those changes. We're not changing anything about the shape. Here's going to be Shields off and a Kangamain on. If I can do it, there we go. Luero off. Finley Brennan on. We've still got Tarpey on the bench. We've still got Cooper McCarty, if needed, to come on and change the game. 15 minutes or so to go. And Brennan went down in the box heavily there. The referee hasn't given anything, but the highlight continues. I think that's a shout for a pen. Smythe strikes it. Oh, he's hit the woodwork again. Oh, Liam Smythe, that's 4 times in this episode that he has hit the woodwork. Oh my God. You just know that this isn't going to be our day, don't you? When you see stuff like that, you just know it's not going to be our day. This highlight is continuing. Oh, Whittle with a hefty header back to Hopkins. And still the highlight's going on. Is something going to happen here? Here's Finney. Here's Banks, who's another candidate to be subbed off. Scott. Brennan. And the ball's gone out for a throw. And the highlight continues. Banks to Scott. Molyneux's at the back stick. Molyneux scores. Get in there. What a big goal that is. Oh, we needed it. Just pure relief. Molyneux at the back stick, heading home. Exactly what we needed. We're going to have a quick look. Wormley Rovers are still losing. Oh, my God. We're going to make a change. It's going to be Cooper McCarty. And I think we're going to bring Tarpey on for Finney, I should say. We've got another highlight straight away. FC are coming forward. skips past Whittle, crosses into Kai Torres, who volleys it into the back of the net. I mean, it's a great finish, isn't it? Whittle, who we've just subbed off as well. That is his last contribution to this game, and he's leaving on a free in the summer. Wormley Rovers have equalised. If Wormley Rovers score again, that could be his last contribution to this club, to this whole series, is letting Joseph skip past him and cross for Kai Torres to score. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. We're attacking. Finley Brennan. He's already got 1 assist off the bench. Tries to find Molyneux again. Tarpey recovers the ball. Decent cross from Tarpey. Finley Brennan. Oh, he's hit the woodwork again. Honestly, I'm so stressed. I am so stressed. Wormley Rovers still 1-1. There's literally minutes left here. Seconds now. It's over here. Where are we finishing? We're in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. Goodness me. Well, there you have it. Confirmation that Arlesey have won the league. They're going to go up as champions. There's only 1 automatic promotion spot, which means that we are going to be playing Dunstable Town, who just absolutely pumped us earlier on in this episode in the South Midlands Premier League semi-final for the playoffs. It's not an ideal draw. We're not in an ideal run of form. As you can see, we haven't won in the last 5. And to be fair, we've only won 1 in the last, 8? This is not the form we want to be taking into a playoff game, I can assure you. Well, guys, that's it for another episode of Up the Comments. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed it, please do give us a like, a subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Is it going to be more playoff heartache, or are we finally going to get ourselves out of this division at the second time of trying? As always, please do give the club a follow on the social media. Their links are on the screen now. And until the next time, take care.